Hello and welcome back everyone to City Skylines Crater Map, where last time we accidentally destroyed the entire map and everything died. So we're going to try our best this time to actually manage what happens without it being an absolute mess. So we're going to very carefully delete these without deleting the dam. Yay, we did it. And we're going to give the dam a slightly better outlet for the water, just to make it a little bit easier. We're going to try to damage control, get it? Damage control, haha. But we are going to do a bit of damage control to make sure that this dam works just as well as we were hoping. I mean, electricity isn't a problem. It created all the power we're ever going to need. It's just the whole not flooding the entire map while making that power. That's the part that we have to work on. But it's gonna be fine. Last time we also discovered that these weren't actually plugged into the water grid, so we're just going to connect that up as well, which will make those actually run when the water starts coming through. It is exciting. The dam has been a project that has been long in the process of being built up. Oh, yikes. Sewage issues. I guess we'll pump even more sewage into the dam. What could possibly go wrong with that? This all seems a little bit deja... Oh, wait, that's the wrong type. This all seems a little bit deja vu, gonna be honest, considering we've technically done this once. That's fine. We just have to set it all up to go again. There we go. This time when it starts running, we're gonna be ready. Everything's gonna be all set to go. Turn on these systems. What is that that's broken under it? Oh, an advanced wind turbine. How is that even there? That's impressive. Okay, I think I actually turned that one off, but that's okay. We're gonna just throw all of these on. It's gonna be a little bit expensive, but that's okay. What we can also do is start deleting all the power generation stuff, so that's going to get the money right back. Bad death care. Death care is impossible. There's no way to fix it. There's only so much we can do in City Skylines, and death care is not one of the things you can get perfect. The game is fundamentally broken in a few ways. I've actually been thinking of a way, just making a video on every way City Skylines is broken. I mean, but most of them are pretty obvious, like the traffic simulation kind of sucks. The death care is... Actually, everything stems from that traffic simulation, because for some reason, it doesn't send the correct vehicles out. And for some reason, people just always take priority, and they never have to stop before crossing the road. I don't know what kind of country does this, but why can people just constantly cross the street? Why isn't there, like, a stop light for the people? Well, what is going on? But... the traffic simulation is just, And hopefully in the next version of City Skylines all these things are fixed, but who knows. Okay, so as it stands, we've got a lot of stuff coming in here from the water. And hopefully, actually, this water is all clean, so we can save some money here as well. We did fix this, so there's no leakage anymore. And those cost a lot of money, so ripping those down is gonna save a bit of money. There we go! The dam is actually starting to do something. Okay. That's what we were looking for. The dam has actually reawoken. I was hoping that would happen at some point. Oh, it's fallen asleep again. Darn it! We're trying our best. Why don't you shut off the freshwater outlets? The dam already has enough water. Well, I mean, we have to be constantly putting water in for the water to be pushed through it. If we don't keep adding water, it'll just stagnate. We have to get it over the point at which the dam starts running, and we have to keep it over that point. Diamond Square and stuff's looking really nice. We really did bring this industry back to life. That was quite the project, but it looks like it seriously paid off. Although it looks like the traffic could leave a few things to be desired. It looks like this highway down here is having some serious issues. I don't know why. It seems like we have a stop light here, which is blocking the flow of like 90% of the traffic. So we're just gonna kill all the stoplights there. That's fine. And we're gonna put a stop sign on smaller roads so that the majority of people aren't going to have this problem anymore. Let the main traffic flow. Let the main traffic flow. Okay, great. Great, that's slightly better. You know what? It may not be perfect, but it's slightly better. Okay, back to dam. Ooh, it's actually running! Here we are. What are we at? What are we at? We're at, It's not telling me. It is refusing to tell me what it's at now. The dam is extremely angry, but we can check here. We are making way more power than the city actually needs. But I don't think that's from the dam. Oh, there we are. It's letting me click on it now. 96, 192, 144, 80. Trying as hard as we can here. Spike, your peers are cut off from the rest of the city because the road leading to the WRU is broken. The road leading to the WRU... Oh. Huh. You're right. It is broken. That's a good call. I haven't noticed that. But then again, I'm not very good at noticing things. It's like it just won't let me fix it, so I'll just rebuild it. There we are. Yay! Oh, that's why all these things are angry. I see. That makes more sense. But I don't know what that broken thing there is. Huh, maybe they'll get some tourists now. Interesting. I can't believe that's been broken for so long. It's better now, though. Okay, so you're making 500 megawatts now. So the dam is starting to ramp up. Just as planned. Wow, Spike has discovered stop signs. I have. I actually have. Wow, would you look at that? It actually seems to have improved the problem. That's ridiculous. How could actually working on the traffic fix the traffic? That's a ridiculous concept that should not be applied to New Vooper in any way. No, I know. There's a lot of things I should improve on, and one of them is I've been watching a few traffic management videos to try to figure out how to make things a little bit more efficient. And number one is give the priority road the priority, and the other roads can grab some stop signs so that they don't impede the main flow of traffic. Fun facts of the day! Now these guys can actually go where they need to go without 80 people stopping them. So, that's looking good. I am still working on fixing the Apocalypse map. Honestly, I kind of forget about it. Sorry. I'll get that all working at some point, don't worry. Don't worry. Should do a one-road city. If I did that, I would be accused of copying RT game, so I can't. I'm sorry. Okay, we're at 800 megawatts and the city uses 700. So now we can explode the nuclear power plant. No, we're just gonna rip it down normal. If we go out far enough, we can actually see the level of detail change on it, which is going to be turned into like hexagons. Pretty neat. Let's go ahead and rip this bad boy down. That's going to save us a lot of money. And let's rip all of these down. That's also going to save us some money. Not quite as much, but something. Should probably actually still connect the city to power, though. This can keep its own power supply just in case, because if those pumps stop running, we're really doomed. Oh. Let's see if there's a line broken here as well. Is that better? That is better. Okay. Just making sure everything's alright. Okay, that's better. Yeah, if these all shut off, we die. Pretty much. Pretty much how it goes. Looks like they're actually not keeping up as much because these are adding a little bit more strain to the system. Wait, why are we only making 240 megawatts? No, go up! Go up, damn! Damn, start making more power again! Oh my god. The city is currently, really, really unhappy. We're really trying to fight this. For better view of the electrical situation, we're actually going to enable day-night. Just so that at night we can see the lights flickering on and off. I think that'll be a nice way to visualize it when the dam's having issues. Okay, it looks like the dam is now actually making enough power for everyone again. Until it decides not to again. I got it. I had a piece of almond stuck in my teeth that entire time, so I finally got it. Yay. Okay, 800 megawatts, that's more than we need, but the dam isn't quite done yet. It can make much more than that. We know it has a much higher hypothetical load than that, so it's gonna go a bit further, or this is gonna spill over and it's gonna be really bad. But that's not gonna happen, because it's gonna be a good dam, and it's just gonna, yes, there we go. Power output's going up over 900, not 9,000 sadly, but over 1,000 megawatts. Okay, so another question is, we could actually put another, you could if you really wanted to put another dam here. I mean, it is physically, or we could put one behind it. That would be so funny. Just the double dam, the double dam challenge. No, don't worry, we're not going to do that. That would just be a little bit too far. Okay, so now it's making 1440 megawatts, which actually isn't bad at all. It is not... No, it's working pretty well. 1500 megawatts now. So, we've got our power problems have been solved so much. Let's focus on these traffic problems now. Let's start actually properly making junctions that make sense. So it makes sense for these to be stoplights? Not really, considering two of the directions aren't really major. So we're gonna see if we can clean this up by switching this to just two sides are yielding to the one side, which is just going straight through. This is a lot of stop signs we have to add, like a lot of stop signs. Okay, you get one, 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 and you, and now we do the other side as well. I mean, it couldn't possibly make the situation worse, so I'm willing to play around a bit with our traffic. Hopefully this clears out the big avenues and has some major improvement with everything else. which will be all set. Now, let's check our traffic statistic. So our traffic is at 49%, and this is one of the worst offenders. And let's see if that change makes any difference. 50%. I think we're actually seeing an instant change from that. I think, wow. Okay, 51%. This has went from dark orangey red to yellowish, actually, pretty much instantly, just by changing the junctions like that. Wow. Okay. It would appear that there are a few ways that we can improve things. Wow. Who would have thought? Let's do the same thing over here. This is a little bit more complicated, though, because some places do need the stoplight. Like here, because these are 4 major roads going into each other. They're just best off with it. But these, this should, no, this shouldn't. This is gonna be like that. This is gonna be like that. This is going to yield before that. That's pretty major, so we're actually going to, actually, no. I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to fall for all the stoplights. The stoplights are killing us. They're really just slowly draining our efficiency when it comes to our roads. The main roads are going to go free. They're main roads for a reason. You can use the little roads to get somewhere if you don't want to run into a bunch of stop signs. Okay, got it. Because I am not going to watch this traffic situation get any worse. Because it's bad enough already. Come on. Okay, I'm pretty confident that this is going to help just as much as that other one did. Let's see if this red turns a little bit lighter. Come on. I see a bit of orange. I'm not sure. I can't really tell what's going on quite yet, if it's actually fixing it at all. But the people moving this way are definitely having an easy... No, it is! It's actually clearing up. And the traffic flow is going up as well. You can actually see the numbers slowly rising. Holy moly, we're up to 55% just by changing those junctions. And this is almost completely green now. Wow. 56%. And this is starting to turn green as well. Oh my god. I'm kind of shocked right now. I'm actually improving something. What? What? Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we should go through all of these major avenues and just similarly give them the priority. I guess this is something I should have been doing for a while. Well, new Vooper, you're next. We're gonna do a lot of changes in new Vooper to try to give the correct right of way, but this is a good start. These guys aren't major. This is our major avenue going through here. That kind of is. I'm not sure what we'll put 2 stop signs there for now, but no, actually, I feel like that. No, that's just gonna. No, they always can take that right. So you know what? We could try that. You know what? Let's see what happens. No, this has to be a stoplight there. That's not gonna work any other way. But let's see if that improves the situation at all, and it is. And it is. This is starting to turn green. Well, I think we just actually, I think we just raised the traffic flow about 15%. 15%. And this is all turning green. I mean, we've still got some issues. But we've still got quite a few issues, actually. But, this congestion is starting to get a lot of 67%. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is pretty incredible. I do have Traffic Manager President Edition. My question is this going to clear out, or does this just have to be... This may right here have to be a stoplight. We may have too much traffic going in from every side. But this, we'll see if this clears out eventually. This side's starting to clear out. No. That's just too many people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this down to here, and we're gonna upgrade this road to a full-on avenue. Just because it's so major, it's bringing so many people. And this is an avenue coming out of here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna rezone this all because it's kind of broken. Oh geez, that's really broken zoning. Oh well. The traffic is more important. Okay, I'll fix that later. There's a few empty spots there. Okay, great. OCD. Okay, now that that's that, we can go ahead and fix that. So just because that's basically all major roads, we're gonna switch that to a traffic light, but these are gonna be switched to stop signs. There shouldn't be any traffic lights on a roundabout. Okay. I'm trying really hard here. We're gonna see if I can fix this. Why with the traffic light are they still being stupid? Are they just breaking the law? What is going on? Oh, does it just take a second for the traffic light to work? What are they doing? Why are you taking a left while they're going straight? That's not how traffic lights work. That's really not how traffic lights work at all. Okay. Again, City Skylines just has terrible traffic AI in the first place, but you know what? We have improved a lot of, we've improved this a ton. We improved this a ton. So I'd like to say that for some pretty oh, shoot. You know what I haven't been paying attention to at all? The WRU and stuff. Okay, so it looks like the dam is doing its thing. It's not... Oh, it is making 2,400 megawatts now, but it seems to be pretty stable. We'll see if it stays stable like that. Wow, I'm really impressed that we got the traffic flowing even a little bit better. That's a big step for me personally, as a personal achievement. That's a big step. Probably saving the people of this city a lot of time as well. I mean, we've still got some awkward spots like these. It's just we have... Oh, you know what? Something like this can be mitigated so easily. I don't know why I'm considering it a problem. Why am I forcing everyone across this lane when I can literally make more ways to enter? Like, it wouldn't be that hard to just add more ways to get across. I mean, that's a pretty steep road, I'll be honest, but we can fix that. Here we go. Now it's like only You only need like a monster truck to get up that. There we go. Great. We're just going to ignore how ridiculous it looks, because it's going to improve things. Okay, I see why it didn't put roads across there. Okay, now I understand why everyone's forced to cross there. This is actually a really ugly area. Okay. But we can still make some improvements. And we can actually squeak some zoning in as well. Take advantage of it. This roundabout is super cluttered, but that's because everyone's stopping for groceries in the middle of the roundabout. So we're going to do a slight D-zone of everything near the roundabout. And what that should do is increase the flow of the roundabout. I know, crazy that when you remove the buildings from the roundabout, the traffic moves faster through it. I'm trying to apply methods of traffic fixing I've learned to this city, and it's going pretty well, actually. It's going pretty well. There's some spots that are just going to be painful. There's not a ton you can do. Oh, like right here where the road is literally broken. You see, I feel like there's something I can do about that one. Let's make this road the priority as well. Let's go ahead and let's shake things up, shall we? I didn't tack the subways. I did tack the subways onto that. Okay, so I'm not gonna completely destroy everything, which I could, but I just don't feel like getting that far into it. That would just be too painful. There are no stop signs or anything here. Okay, so let's improve upon that. Great idea, just having everyone go freely. However, it kind of gets in the way of the people who are just going straight. So we're going to encourage people to use the main roads by making it so that when they just like zigzag, they hit a bunch of stop signs. And it's also going to keep the linear traffic going smoothly. I mean, who knew junctions could be so fun? The city is literally such a square. Everything is just grids. So the traffic is really procedural, but whenever it breaks that grid structure and starts connecting to something that isn't a grid, it breaks so hard. everything gets really awkward. Okay, great. Let's see if that clears up any of the traffic that was over here. Hopefully that helps. The problem is the pedestrians still just walk whenever they feel like it. There's nothing that prevents the pedestrians from just being stupid. I mean, the pedestrians are stupid. Well, what can we do about that? Oh, you know what? I've got an idea. We are going to get rid of every single vertical crosswalk. Oh, I can't destroy the ones that are already there. Are you kidding me? That would have been so useful. So I can add them, but I can't. Because if people just stuck to their block, then it wouldn't be such an issue. But I can't, apparently. It doesn't let me. That's really sad. Okay, so I can't move the subways, so I can't really upgrade the central road. Is that, well, I mean, we can see if I can. If I upgrade it, will the subway stay and just be like kind of awkward, or will it like make it so that people can't enter the subway? Oh, people can still enter the subway like that. Okay. I mean, it looks kind of odd, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's upgrade all of this to high density. That's fine by me. I'm not a complainer. Let's get some more traffic throughput through the center of the city, even though this is going to majorly impact the population. I mean, this is going to be like the biggest population drop we've ever seen. We have just crushed a lot of homes. Yikes. That is a lot of homes we just ripped down. Population impact. We're gonna see that in a minute. But first, we have to undo all of these because they're, for some reason, back. I guess that's just automatic city skylines. If it's Avenue, it just throws in a stoplights. So we're gonna go ahead and remove those again. Make sure that the road has priority. Going up. And there we go. Great. Well, yeah, 10,000 people were just kicked out of their homes. That's pretty insane. Traffic manager allows you to stop people from walking on the crosswalk. Oh, I will check that out in a moment. Where is that? Junction restrictions. Parking restrictions, vehicle restrictions, speed limits, time traffic lights, add priority signs. That's not it. Timed traffic lights. That's not it. But where? Junction restrictions? Oh! That's it. Okay. Great. Well, guess what, guys? You can no longer walk up this road. Oh, it still has the path there. If I cut, because everyone can walk around, like, so these really don't have a purpose other than being annoying. They can go around the other way. Actually, let's do it the other way around. Let's force them to go through the center instead of going around the edges, because the edges really have worse traffic. Okay, let's try this. Over on the edge here. Not on the bottom. But these. Oh, that's gonna... You know what? They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They will figure it out. They're smart. They're smart enough to figure it out. Let's just destroy all the pedestrian walking up and down. Force them to go side to side. Which should make it so that they get in the way of the cars a whole lot less. There's so many roads. It's so ridiculous. Oh my god. So now you can go across, but you can't go up and down a block unless you go to the center. Which, the reason that's important is because otherwise it gets very messy with everyone crossing constantly. And now traffic flowing this way doesn't get impeded by pedestrians. Oh, neat. Very neat. This will totally work 100. You know that there is a vehicle preventing from service. There is a vehicle limit preventing service cars generate, making the city unable to reach significantly over 200,000 population. Yeah, I did know that. I saw a huge Reddit post about it on the City Skylines subreddit, and it is a major problem, but what are you gonna do? There's not a ton you can do about it. Can I, like, multi-select? No, I can't. That would be nice. Be able to do this all at once. Okay, they should be able to do that to get into the disaster area. I'm not gonna make them die. That would be kind of mean. But when it comes to this, we just have to cut all of it off. Because it won't keep them from getting to their destination. It's just gonna keep them from getting in the way of literally everyone. You know, I should just stop all pedestrian crosswalks, and I should just build, like, a new Vooper style, just have a massive pedestrian highway, just to build paths all the way across the city. So that's an important one to have enabled. Okay, there we go. So now everyone should be using this inner road. Yeah, look at all the people now. Look at all the people using these inner ones to go across. This is called efficiency, because we have effectively forced literally everyone to use a few roads. And because of that, it means that all of the roads aren't being slowed down, only a few are. But we have created quite the river of people. Everyone is now using the center roads. But I think we can do better, actually. I think we can do better. I've got a plan. I've got a plan to end pedestrian issues for once and for all. Okay, if it's 12 meters, can we make it within 3? Yes, we can. Okay. Well, this is gonna be painful and rip down a bunch more buildings, but you know what? We're gonna try it. 3 away from the road. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up we go. Because you know what? So many people use the subway that this is going to be extremely beneficial. Ignoring the amount of things we just ripped down. This is the new pedestrian highway. Behold. Behold the glory. Why, you may ask? Why would you do this to your city? Why would you rip so much down just to make the pedestrians happy? Because I don't like traffic, okay? It may or may not be worth it, but we're gonna see what happens when we build the most elaborate pedestrian walkway system I've ever made. This thing is absolutely... This is ridiculous in scope. It goes down the entire city. It's going to allow us to ban all crosswalks. We're just gonna get rid of all of them now. They serve no purpose anymore. We already have plenty of options for citizens. You don't need crosswalks when you've got literal state-mandated crosswalks that don't have cars. There's no risk of getting hit by a car on these. These are perfect. They're a perfect system. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Ah! Wrong key. I mean, let's be honest. What's the worst that could happen? Now, we're gonna have to put this on both sides. So this is gonna be half of the equation. It's probably going to kick out another 10,000 residents to install this. But that's definitely worth it. I mean, if it works, we can't get the population much higher anyways because of the limitations of city skylines, so... A project like this is just good fun. Good fun indeed. The mega pedestrian paths. Yes. Ah, wrong button again. I'm really getting killed by that Windows key. A tornado could destroy your dam. That's the worst that could happen. Yeah, but this isn't going to summon a tornado. At least I don't think it will. Unless there's like some really old ritual for summoning a tornado that's exactly this, and I just didn't know. When this is complete, it's gonna look so cool. Well, I guess it's just coming out of the crematorium then. Not a ton I can do about that. Then immediately does something about it. Okay, we're almost done with this side of it. This is a lot of paths. Like, this is gonna bring the maintenance cost of pedestrian paths up by like 800%. But that's okay, because you know what? We're going to get rid of all traffic related to pedestrians. Every single time that a car gets blocked by a pedestrian, it's no longer going to happen. Because this is the most incredible pedestrian system of all time. This system is so absurd that honestly, I don't know where to get started. But the second line is almost ready to be put in. I mean, honestly, what's the worst that could happen? Ripping down tons of industry and housing? I mean, that's to be expected on this channel. But I think that this is going to work extremely well. This is going to make the subway system way more useful as well. Not saying that people didn't use the subway system, because they did. It's just, why not also supplement it with the most extensive pedestrian system, like, ever made? I mean, this is really pushing the limit. I wonder if everyone's gonna walk once this is done. Like, how much of an impact is building a system this large going to make? How much of an impact can it make? It's pretty extensive. Like, really extensive. Look at the scale of this. Hopefully we don't, like, break any buildings completely. That building seemed to fit pretty well. If I have to rip down a hospital or something, so be it. This project is all that matters now. This series is now just going to be dedicated to mega projects. Whether they work or not, this is the mega path. Oh, that looks kind of neat. But I need to follow what I did for all the other ones, so that's not an option. It's gotta match the theme, which is having two separate ways to go up that aren't connected. I mean, I'm trying to make it as clean as possible without taking 10 years. It's still taking 10 years and it's not very clean, so that's not going the best, but we'll see how it does. Now, other City Skylines YouTubers may have matched my dams. They may have even matched my cities, but they have not matched a pedestrian system like this. This is just so overkill. Nobody would ever need it. Like, this is next level. And nobody has completely banned crosswalks. This is a complete traffic makeover right here. This is gonna be great. Watch average traffic jump up 80%. There's a few more changes that have to be made, though. So first off, there needs to be connections in between these at every single open point to connect the two sides. Don't worry. This is a bit less work than the other one, so this shouldn't take too long. Okay, and then once this is done, we have to ban all the crosswalks. All of them have to be removed. I don't know what the response is going to be. Will the pedestrians actually use it more or less? I have no clue, but we will see once the ultra pedestrian system is done. Like, this is definitely the most extensive pedestrian system that's been built. I don't think anyone's arguing with that. Most likely won't use it. Shut up! You know what? They'll use it. They'll prove you wrong. They have at least 2 neurons of capability to figure out where to go. There's no issues with AI in City Skylines. Preposterous. Look at that. That looks beautiful. That looks so amazing. Oh my god. Okay, the question is, will it work? So, time to ban everything. Ban, 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 ban. Ban, 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 ban. A lot of banning later. We will see the result. It's gonna be a bit cut out of this one for video. The stream is going to be pretty long, but the video is going to be very cut down. Oh, whoops. What does that allow? Oh, U-turns? Interesting. Lane switching. Oh, it's not lane switching, that's gonna be passing. I'm not sure what some of those symbols are, but they're unimportant right now. What's important right now is banning all crosswalks. It is now illegal to use a crosswalk. If we see you walking over a crosswalk, a government official will slap handcuffs on you immediately. They are now outdated. We're just too lazy to get rid of the paint. It'll wear away eventually. Okay, guys, we're almost done. We're almost done here. After this one's done, we just have to go through the other 2 lines. And we have to ban any interconnecting crosswalks. Not people coming in from other sections of the city, because that's okay. Okay, here we go. Ready? So these people are coming in. So they're allowed. But this isn't allowed. This is allowed. Oh, they have to be allowed to get over here. They have to be allowed to go across. Like, do I have to extend it even further? Oh, darn. Maybe we do have to extend it even further and make 2 more that go up and across. Okay, well, before we look into that, let's just see what the result of this is. I mean, this is a massive undertaking. This was absolutely insane. I really don't know how people are going to respond to it. Yes! Yes! They're using it! Yes! Oh my god. It is a crosswalkless world. That's it. They're all using the new paths. Oh my god. Look at it. Oh. The traffic is completely unimpeded by the people. I mean, the traffic's still being dumb, but that's just stupid City Skylines traffic. The people aren't crossing at all. And these new lines, these new paths are moving so many people. Holy moly. That is absolutely insane. Look at the amount of people going across the paths. I think we just, I think we maybe just replaced the need for highways. I think we've created a new, better way of getting around a city. They're very steep, but that'll just make our citizens very in shape. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. Okay, well, it would appear that, oh, look at what it looks like when you're driving underneath. It looks kind of futuristic. They're all escalators, that's what they are. We've got a new escalator system. And it is beautiful. That is just absolutely insane. Okay, well, it would appear that we have dropped the population enough that it's starting to hurt our bottom line. But buildings will rebuild in the limited space available now. I mean, there's some little spaces they can build in. But look at that! It's actually working. Imagine if we built another one down here, and another one up here, and then we connected them at like 4 points. We could have a ways to walk through the entire city. Okay, so that was pretty incredible. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. But thank you all for watching me make this ridiculous pedestrian system today. Okay, looks like we're going to have to focus on a few other things tomorrow. Looks like I was ignoring something slightly important. But that's okay. That's okay, we can fix that tomorrow. We can deal with the excess water, which is currently being dealt with. Not a huge problem yet. So, I will see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And this is the most beautiful thing in City Skylines, definitely. Bye! Man, that was definitely worth it.